In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to perform t-tests in Microsoft Excel. We'll be using the Data Analysis ToolPak, which is the easiest and most reliable built-in method for running a t-test in Excel. If you haven't enabled it yet, start by opening Microsoft Excel. Then click File, go to Options, and select Add-ins. At the bottom of that window, next to Manage, choose Excel Add-ins and click Go. In the list that appears, check the box for Analysis ToolPak, then click OK. Once that's turned on, you'll be ready to access Excel's statistical tools. Next, prepare your data carefully. Place each group's values in separate columns so Excel can compare them properly. For example, you might have one column for Group A and another for Group B, with each value listed in its own cell underneath the column heading. Keeping your data organized at this stage makes the analysis much smoother and helps prevent selection errors later. Now click the Data tab at the top of Excel. On the far right, select Data Analysis. This opens a menu of statistical tools. From here, choose the t-test that best matches your data. If you're comparing before and after measurements from the same subjects, choose t-test. Paired to sample for means. If you're comparing two independent groups that you believe have similar variances, choose t-test. To sample assuming equal variances. If the groups are independent and you're not sure whether the variances are equal, choose t-test. To sample assuming unequal variances, which is often the safer option. After choosing the correct test, click OK. In the setup window, enter the variable 1 range by selecting the first group's data, and then enter the variable 2 range by selecting the second group's data. If your columns include headers, make sure to check labels. Leave the hypothesized mean difference set to 0 unless you've been told to use a different value. For alpha, enter 0.05, which is the most common significance level. Then decide where you want the results to appear by choosing either an output range or a new worksheet. When everything looks right, click OK. Excel will generate a results table with useful statistical information, including the mean, variance, number of observations, degrees of freedom, the statistic, p-values, and critical t-values. In most cases, the key number to focus on is the two-tailed p-value. If the p-value is less than 0.05, the difference between your groups is considered statistically significant. If it is 0.05 or greater, then the difference is not statistically significant, and that's how to perform t-tests in Microsoft Excel.